New details have emerged about the Padres' pursuit of Aaron Judge earlier this month in December, and it's pretty encouraging stuff. Maybe not information we didn't already know about the Padres' future plans, but it is still nice to see a national reporter like ESPN's Buster Olney put it in an article. This was on ESPN earlier today. Buster Olney wrote um, that the Padres, they met with Aaron Judge, AJ Preller, and the Padres, they met with Judge not inside their Petco Park offices, but it was actually inside the Petco Park suites. They didn't want anyone to see. San Diego, they floated contractual concepts with a functional bottom line. The Padres were prepared to commit more dollars than what Steinbrenner had on the table. Obviously, the $400 million number was floated around by the media. But my big takeaway from this piece from Buster Only, and the link is at Talking Friars on Twitter, um, is that the Padres, this is from Only, quote, assured Judge that the franchise would sustain a significant payroll and not go through the peak and valley spending cycles commonplace for smaller market teams. Padres officials were as impressed by Judge as the Giants were, and similarly thought Judge was open to the idea of leaving the Yankees. So that is huge right there. Um, Not the end part about Judge being open to leaving the Yankees. I mean, that's kind of big, like a big star free agent willing to maybe leave for the Padres, leave the Yankees for the Padres. I don't really think Judge was willing to leave for the Padres. But that first part there about the Padres assuring Judge that the franchise would sustain a significant payroll and not go through the peak and valley spending cycles commonplace for smaller market teams. So Peter Seidler, I don't know if this is breaking news, but I did it's still great. I'll say this. It's great that we have an owner here that is planning on not having any peaks and valleys for a long time. They were going to give Aaron Judge 10, maybe 14 years on a deal, $14 million. So you can assure, or this article at least is assuring us Padres fans that Peter Seidler is going to continue spending. He's not going to be, decreasing the payroll significantly, in the next few years, or doesn't have any plans on doing so at least. No peaks and valleys, significant payroll for the next decade. That's what this article tells me. So that's great news. Obviously, they brought in Bogey on a $280 million contract. The payroll is already at like $235 million on the luxury tax, which is something that has never been done, obviously, in Padres history. So this guy to my right, left on the screen, is someone to be very, very thankful for as a Padres fan. And he is someone that's going to allow us to hopefully do something that we have never done as a city, and that is celebrate a World Series champion San Diego Padres team. Leave your thoughts in the comments on what you thought of those comments or that little tidbit there that I wrote or that I read from Buster Only. Padres look like they're going to be in a good spot for the next decade. And that's all thanks to Peter Seidler and the commitment from the San Diego Padres organization.